my goodness. Hi, everybody. I can move the camera.
I'll just move my body.
All right. Hi, everybody.
There's wheels on it.
It sure does have wheels on it.
Roll around.
Wheels and stuff. What's going on, everybody? It is the Danotage Dan Suck Show. What's going on? Yep, that's our theme song.
That's the new theme song?
That's the theme song.
You got rid of the actual music, and now you're just going to sing it?
Yep. Uh-huh. Because why not? Why not? This is, it's slowly turning into just a talk show where we all just hang out and stuff. Until we get, until we like set up some interviews and stuff. Yeah. But things have been so crazy lately that we haven't been able to do that.
Everybody's busy doing things.
Everybody's busy, especially this week. This week has been absolutely crazy. I know viewership has been down because of school and my time slot, but I totally understand. I still stream. I'm still active on the Twitch, and in fact, a lot of people that are not in school are coming in and saying hi. So there's a lot of things we're going to talk about today. There's actually a lot of news, and there's a lot of really, really awesome stuff. So we're going to start off with saying hi. How are you?
Hey.
How have you been?
Good.
Good?
All right.
What have you been up to? You've been playing a lot of games lately, I hear.
I have. I'm playing, was playing Wolfenstein.
Nice. Is that like the Game of the Year edition, or does it have like all the DLC in it?
No, it's just the regular one.
How are you liking that? Because I hear a lot about it.
It's fun.
Is it fun to just go shoot Nazis?
Yeah.
Is it super brutal?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? What do you mean?
Sometimes. Like, if you sneak up behind a guy, you, like, stab them in the back and then, like, the throat, and then they, like, gurgle and then die, and you're
gurgle?
like, eh.
No, it's Goebbels.
No.
No? Why not?
They don't Goebbels.
Goebbels? They don't Goebbels? I feel like they should Goebbels.
No.
I don't know. No?
Not this
Whatever.
But they're, like, it's kind of cool, though, because they're, like, future Nazis, because they have like mechs and laser weapons. I was gonna say, stuff.
how quickly does it get to like batshit crazy super mecha Godzilla Nazi mecha Hitler?
Pretty much right away.
Really?
Yeah, because I
thought it like hit you like at a certain point.
No, I mean like. Game's been out for a while, so I'm just gonna talk about it.
Yeah, you talk about it.
If it's spoilers, I'm sorry. It's like the first 20 minutes of the game, but it starts off.
Is that wait? Before you do that, if it's in the first 20 minutes of the game, is it even a spoiler, even if it's brand new?
Yeah.
I'd
say so.
All right. Sorry, continue.
Anyway, so it starts off and it's in like regular World War II era, 1945, whatever, and everything. So you.
I see. So you're back in old times. Back when Nazis were still actually a thing.
Yeah, when Nazis were actually around.
Okay.
But anyway, so you're like flying in these planes and they're different because it's like weird, different timeline, I guess, already.
Okay.
So their technology is a little bit more advanced, and then these jets start coming at you, and they're the Horton ones. And if you're familiar with, stuff from that era, it's a plane that never really existed.
Yeah. Right.
It was like...
Was it concept?
It was the flying wing, basically.
Oh,
they
right.
created it, and they made like a couple, like 5 prototypes, but they didn't ever get them into production because they were expensive, and they built them at the end of the war when they didn't have any money, and the Allies captured it anyways. It's in the Smithsonian now. But
there you go.
Point being,
the flying wing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
sounds like something from Waiting. The movie.
Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, so those things start flying at you, and it was really funny because I really like that plane. So they started flying at me. I was like, "Oh, is that the Horton?" And then I totally died because I was paying attention to that instead of what I was supposed to do. I was like checking out the cool plane and like died.
Parkins, no.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, and then you get on the beach, and then this like robot dog thing attacks you, and then there's like a big
Nazi
giant
dog, like the attack dogs, like a robot attack dog.
Yeah, but it's like a robot, like a full robot, not like later there's also ones that are actual dogs that they put robot parts onto.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
so they're full on robots.
Yeah, fully full on robots to the max. Anyway,
are they named Max?
Maybe, I don't know. It tried to attack me. I didn't stick around to find out what its name was.
What's the dog's name in Fallout New Vegas?
I'm not sure what the dog's name is in that.
You remember? Do you remember the dog?
Yeah.
The king's dog?
Yeah.
And he's also a mech.
Yeah. I think it might have been Rex.
Oh, was it? It was Rex. That's
Rex.
right. It was Rex.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Anywho, so there's that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this big other giant mech thing that's like running around shooting lasers.
And his eyeballs? Is it eyeballs?
No.
Damn it. Is it
But
is
anyways,
it on its back like cannons?
Things happen, and then it's 1960,
Okay.
and the Nazis won.
And they've advanced technologies so far.
Yeah, they won, and they have like newer, cooler stuff with laser ears.
That's just
lasers.
That's even more. That's even more frightening. Based on you were there when we went up to Jeremy's house, an Idiot's Array, or his parents' house, and watched that show.
Oh yeah, that was a cool show.
Where the Nazis won, Germany won, or the Axis won the World War, and they split America into two parts. The one side the Japanese had, and the other side Germany had.
Yeah.
And then people were making like these guerrilla films that were basically it was real found footage or real footage from actual like in real life footage after the Allies won the war, and somebody was making movies in that. Do you remember the name of the show?
I think it was The King and the High Castle or something.
That's
like
right.
That.
So they were making, and its pilot just came out, and you guys should go check it out when it is finally done, because that shit got greenlit real quick.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, go watch the pilot on Amazon Prime. But basically, they were making films as if the Allies won, and they were like guerrilla films. And if the Nazis found you with one, they basically shot you in the back of the head.
Pretty much, they do that.
Yeah, they do. Nazis doing what Nazis do. Markiplier. Anyway, it's Luke Bill. Hey. What's going on, everybody? Okay, so good. What do you rate it so far? Did you beat it?
Not yet.
No, not yet. So far, how do you rate it?
It's good. I like it. I'm having fun. Some parts are kind of hard, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and then I figure it out.
Is it so? Are you being ignorant to that game, even though I wanted to play it? Are you the same character you are in the original Wolfenstein?
I don't know.
Oh, did you not play them? Or that didn't really have a story, though, huh? You just kind of went around killing Nazis.
I don't know, but there's one part where
zombies.
you can like, there's like a mattress, and then you can, go to sleep, and then it gets put you in the end of the old game, but you have like the new
graphics of the gun
and the hands, but you're like shooting it's kind of fun. I died super quick the first time I did it, and I was like, oh dang, I need to try again.
Yeah. Nice.
I did better the second time.
You did better. Oh, okay. So, but that was from Wolfenstein, like the first Wolfenstein.
Yeah,
there
like
was
Escape from Castle Wolfenstein.
Wasn't there also like Wolfenstein Reloaded or something?
Probably.
To where it's like it was 3D, but
I don't know. I just remember when the demo came out for this one a long time ago. I played it and was like, this seems really cool, because like part of the way through the demo you get like this weird laser gun, and you just start like annihilating everybody, and I'm like, yeah, I'm into that.
I have one question that will probably sell me on the game. Is it actually satisfying in that game to just murder Nazis?
Yes.
Okay, because like I've played games with like murdering Nazis. It's just like, oh, it just feels like a Call of Duty. But if it's actually like, it's like, oh, dude, I'm murdering this guy and he deserves it, then I think I'm sold.
Well, I mean, I don't know, the way that I play it.
Do they have personalities?
They're annoying.
All right.
Because they keep shooting at you.
Okay. well. I mean, that's like every other shooter game.
And then they just keep like coming, and I find that kind of annoying. So I'm like,
that's kind of what she said.
Up yours, yeah. It is
up yours. She also said that.
Yeah.
All right. So you're playing Wolfenstein. Very nice. You're gonna have to update that when we come back and do this next time. But
I played Thief for a teeny tiny bit.
Yeah, how are you liking that? I had trouble getting into it, but I feel like if I actually spent more than a couple hours playing it, I'd be into it.
It's okay.
I have it.
I started playing it, and then I realized that Assassin's Creed Black Flag was free with gold on Xbox One, so I downloaded that, and I've been playing that.
Did you play that before?
No.
No?
This is the first time I played it. I wanted to get it when it came out.
Yeah.
Like when I first got my PS4, I was going to get it for that. And then I never did. And then it came out free for Xbox. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting an Xbox because it's free.
Yeah. Well, I got it free when I purchased my Xbox One.
Yeah.
So I got that and I got Unity, which I haven't gotten very far in Unity, but I played the hell. I almost 100%ed Black Flag. It is my favorite Assassin's Creed ever. It is absolutely the best Assassin's Creed I've ever played, and I fully back that. I fully back that game.
As with all the Assassin's Creed games, the controls annoy me sometimes.
Yeah, but this one seems the smoothest. You still haven't tried with it?
I liked the ones from 2, and
two was
number
nice.
2, and then 2 number 3.
2 number 2, 2 number 3.
and then they got to 3, and then they kind of changed it a little bit, and I felt like
I haven't played 3 still.
I don't know how to describe it, but I think they felt like heavier, like the character was moving more sluggishly.
Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling. Okay,
and that's in this one too.
And you feel that in this one?
I
don't feel sluggish. I didn't feel sluggish in 4.
Not as much as it was in 3, but it's still there, and it's there less than it was in 2.
Okay.
I feel anyway.
Okay. I don't remember 2 all that well. I remember playing it. I remember it being pretty loose. I do remember that. But I didn't feel quite so sluggish in 4.
I really liked 3 also. I mean, the reason I played Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and the other one...
Liberation is a DLC of 4, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the other one was, that was Assassin's Creed 2, the Ezio trilogy or whatever.
Or wait. Liberation is not... Wait, which is the one that... like inspired 4? There was a DLC, and I think it was Liberation, but I don't think it was 4.
3 inspired 4 because they had the ships in there, and everybody was talking about how the naval battles were so great, and they were like, "We're." But
wasn't that a DLC? One. It wasn't part. It was part of the game.
No, it's part of the game.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
because I knew it was. I knew 4 was in 4's sea battles was inspired by something, and I guess it was part of 3.
Right. Okay. Well, the only reason that I played
Liberation is a standalone. I thought it was an expansion to one of them. Sorry, we're getting comments from chat. It makes sense. Hello, Purple Ninja.
Isn't
Welcome
Liberation the French Revolution one?
Liberation is
Unity?
the sea battle one. The French Revolution is Unity. Yeah, that's the most recent one.
Oh yeah, right. Liberation is a
where it's
standalone.
It's the first female presenter.
That was the PSP one, wasn't it?
Was that the PSP
or
one?
Vita one? Whatever.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think it was. But anyway, the point that I was getting at is I played the Ezio trilogy because I wanted to play 3 because I was like, oh, they're making the American Revolution. I'm down with that. Mm-hmm. I'll go to help George Washington be America, and you can too.
Be America. And if you guys are interested in 3 especially, but 2 and 3 and 3.5 and all those for that matter, go back and check our previous episodes with Amber Goldfarb and Cass Anvar and
everybody from Assassin's Creed
and Adrian Huff. We got those, but yes, you can go check on YouTube. It's on my playlist. If somebody can post, if one of my Torger, please, if you can post my social link in chat, please. There's a YouTube video on my channel. I think it's An Idiot's Arrays or Loomers. You can go check out either one of those. And they have the panel that we moderated, and it has all the actors on there.
Is everybody who was in all the games up to that point? I mean, all the main characters of the games up to that point, except for
I don't think so.
The guy from the first one, right?
The guy from the first one, because he was replaced by Cass Anvar, was not there.
Right.
So let's go through the main characters. You have Ezio, which is Roger Craig Smith. You had Connor, who was
he was there.
He was there.
Yeah.
What's his name? I forget. But you got his dad, who was Adrian Huff. Both of the what was it? Hathams.
Yeah.
And then you had Hatham.
That's his
Kenway.
first name. Yeah.
Ethan Kenway was the dad, who was voiced by Adrian Huff, and they had Connor Kenway, who was, and then they were ascendants of,
Descendants.
no, weren't they older?
No.
From
It's the other way
the guy
around.
in 4? The guy in 4.
The guy in 4 was before.
The guy in 4 was. Oh, that's right. The guy in
3.
4 had. Oh shit. Okay,
It's-
I can't say anymore until you finish the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say anymore until you finish the game. Got it. Ezio. The guy who plays Ezio is one of my favorite people ever. Roger Craig Smith is a failed comedian, and I think is hilarious. A failed comedian who went to voice acting to then play Batman, and I think he played Captain America. And I think so. I could be wrong on that, but I think he played Captain America. Also, he played Ezio. He played fucking Ezio Auditore. I mean, he was all the big characters. Sorry, he was all the huge characters in a lot of different things. It's absolutely amazing.
Wasn't it kind of funny that is like everybody else on the panel, you were looking at them and you're like, yeah, you guys, if they did a live action, you could all play your characters except for him.
Well, he said that. He's the one that brought that up. He's like, except for me. You know, look at me. I'm really short. Very white.
Not the character.
He was like,
at
I'm not the character, and he talks like this, and yeah. But yeah, no, pretty much that was.
But
that,
I mean, everybody else could have played
fucking
their character in a live action.
Cass Anvar is Altair all the way. I mean, he is a smooth motherfucker.
Personally, though, I think that the guy in the 4th one looks like Charlie Hunnam.
Yes, I agree with that. I think Charlie
if they're going to
Hunnam-
do a live action version of that movie,
and I think he could do
know
that
who they need to
accent.
get.
He could do that accent very well.
Yeah.
So what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Ezio, you my idol. What's up, Tech Noir? Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Purple Ninja, did you find out of this cast through Toiger? I have to hug Toiger. I need to find him. He's over on he's across the pond there, but we need to hug him. He's a great guy. What's going on, everybody? We're talking about video games today.
God dang video games.
Video games. I so agree with this conversation. I am yes. I think it's
Not
hard.
any specific points, just the conversation.
It's harder to disagree with this conversation because they've
Isn't
done
it?
it so well.
Yeah.
They've done it all so well. And I even though Unity had its problems, I still think Unity has.
Didn't they fix most of them?
Yeah, no, that's fine now. The theory of Unity is fantastic. To have an Assassin's Creed game in the French Revolution,
Yeah, no,
genius. It's perfect.
That's a good idea. See, I'm only about probably halfway through 4. So I'm still like trying to figure out what's going on like in the not past part. Like in the present day part. I'm like,
That's so weird.
Like this is weird.
They just need to stop. They just need to stop doing that. Oh my god, Purple Ninja, thank you. That is just so weird. That is the worst. I don't understand.
I mean, the story that it was through that like ran through the other ones, that was cool and everything. Like,
well, yeah, no, with what's his face?
Yeah.
I forget his name, but yeah, no, that was that only in Ezio's timeline?
No, that was in the.
It was in all of them.
3rd one. 2.
So it was 1, 2, all the 2s, and then 3.
Yeah.
That and then he. Spoiler alert: he dies, right?
Supposedly.
Right. And well, in 4, I think they show him as a dead body a bunch of times.
Supposedly.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'm still on the fence of whether or not that's actually him.
Yeah, and I have no idea. Actually, I don't think I've gone far enough to see the present day in Unity, if they even do it. I'm pretty sure they do, but I haven't seen any of it. Does anyone know if Unity's in good state on PC? I think it's good state on pretty much everything right now.
I think they just fixed it in general.
I think they fixed it. I think we're good. So if you're gonna go play Unity, go do it. Apparently it's pretty good. But I need to go do it. We might do that on stream. If you guys are checking me out on the iTunes, you can find me. We're streaming live right now on twitch.tv/Danotage, Danotage. And yeah, if you got an Xbox One, I think it was free. I got both 4 and Unity.
I got mine. I got the day one, so nothing came with it.
So nothing came with it. Well, yeah. So, but you got a Connect. I don't have a Connect.
Right, that's true too.
I got the Connect list, so I got $50 off and then 2 free games.
Yeah,
I was pretty happy with
fair.
that. I was pretty happy with that, especially because I found my favorite Assassin's Creed by getting that.
Yeah, I mean,
4 is definitely my favorite.
I just went and bought Dead Rising 3 and Rise.
Yeah,
which are both really good.
Yeah, you liked both of those.
Yeah, a lot.
I didn't have fun with Dead Rising 3, but from what I've seen from Rise, I would probably like Rise.
I had fun with Dead Rising 3, especially when you
I'm just
make
not into
like,
those kind of games, I think.
especially when you make like the steamroller motorcycle thing, and it's just like
The front wheel's like a steamroller with like
it's a
spikes,
steamroller,
right?
and you just like fountains of blood.
Fountains
It's just
of blood.
fountains.
Fountains of blood. And
You gotta get out to the galoshes for the blood.
Oh man, yeah. There's a shout out to Cupcake Goes Roar. She's amazing, and she's playing a lot of Fallout lately. We're gonna talk about Fallout a little bit later. We talked about that last cast, but I think we can do it a little more this time. Assassin's Creed. So I got to play Liberation. Right, I got to play Liberation at E3. There's some cool new nuances. There's some cool things going on. I think it'll be cool, and I think it should. The funny thing is, okay, the whole time I'm playing it, you're playing with a dev or one of their community guys, right? You're in the headset, you're playing together. He's walking you through it. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to walk you through this game. I'm going to show you some of the cool stuff that's going on." It's actually a very
Imagine
interactive
how boring
thing.
that must have been for that guy, though. Having to do that for every single person who was
It's a
there.
15-minute demo, and he had a constant line. And there was like 12 of them, but they all had a constant line going through. They were always talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
And I went in the morning both times, so I got pretty, they were pretty energized about it. But but if you went to the end of the day, you can tell there's like, yeah, and well, if you go do this, you can take over the carriage, and yeah.
They should have had the thing like Watch Dogs at Comic-Con when it first came out, or before it came out, where you sat in the booth and then like watched the presentation, and that was really cool. And I got that game and really liked it.
They had that for The Division.
Oh, okay.
They had that for The Division at E3. Ubisoft had probably one of the biggest booths. It was absolutely amazing.
They come out with a lot of stuff.
So, okay, yes. So, with that being said, so they had Just Dance 3. They had Assassin's Creed Liberation. They had The Division. They had Ghost Recon. And then they had my favorite game of E3, which was For Honor, which is I can't wait to play
sword fighting one.
Yeah, I can't wait to play the game.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
So there's that. But Liberation. So from what I saw, and able to talk about, it was you can hijack carriages.
That's neat.
From people and ride them down and actually ram into. There's a ram button. The horses charge forward, and I guess at the expense of the horse's head, they ram into another carriage and like knock people off and stuff. You can shoot from the carriage. You can climb on top of the carriage as it's still going and jump off and stuff like that. And then all the other Assassin's Creed stuff is still in the game. But since it's set in London, the buildings are really tall. Right?
Yeah, well, good. Finally.
So,
because that was the things in 3 and 4 that I'm like, I missed the taller buildings from Assassin's Creed 2 and being able to.
Unity has tall buildings too.
Well, I was like, I miss the not having to go on the street pretty much ever.
Well, yeah. I guess you can technically get around without going on the street because of the new thing that they added. They added a zip line. And a shooting grappling hook.
Okay.
So you can
that makes sense.
You can shoot a grappling hook to the top of the building and just like it with a mechanical thing on your wrist, you fly up basically to the top.
That makes sense.
You can also shoot it from building to building so that you can climb across the rope to buildings and actually drop on top of people.
So basically, you're just Batman now.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, okay.
But you're also two characters in this game, which you've never been before.
Batman and Robin.
It's more like Nightwing and Robin because neither one of them are like super badass, but they're badass in their own way. They're twins, so it's a male and female. They're twins. They both run this gang, and it's all about gangs, and you're running gangs, and basically you're the protagonist gang. Essentially, you're still bad, and you're still kind of an outlaw, but you run it for the good of the country. And Batman's ancestors. So is Batman actually nice? So with this theory, let's run with this theory. Is Batman a descendant of Altair?
Probably not, because he doesn't kill people.
Well, right, but maybe that's just a new thing.
I don't know.
Does it? He's got eagle vision.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he has eagle vision, where as much as he just has technology.
So he's got manufactured. Maybe he's a step cousin or a step descendant of Altair, where he wishes he had all these things, so he manufactures it himself.
He doesn't really have to wish that he has anything. I mean, he's rich enough to afford pretty much anything he can think about.
But that's what I mean, is he wishes it, so he made it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he really played Assassin's Creed and really liked it and was like, I'm going to do this in real life.
He doesn't have hidden blades. No, they're not hidden, but they're there.
That's true.
Those spikes on his gauntlets will kill people. They will mess people up. I mean, they're literally blades. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a wonder as to how many people he actually does kill.
Yeah. It's questionable.
Yeah. No, so back to all the things at E3. Ghost Recon Wildlands. As much as I'm hyped for the Division, I might play Ghost Recon a little more. It looks beautiful, and it's so open world, and you're in a squad of you're in your Ghost Recon squad. You are badasses with basically your special forces with beards and shorts, and you're out there doing your thing, and it looks bad the fucking ass. It's a video ass game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super awesome.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh shit! AMS is here. AMS is her name is Amber, and she scored an interview with Cass Anvar. And
yeah,
also
talking about it last night.
Yes,
I was on.
So
here.
she's here. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Yeah, he's a super nice guy.
Cass was absolutely excellent, and he was a pleasure to have and everything. So all the things at Ubisoft was great.
Which,
I don't
speaking
remember,
of Ubisoft,
yeah.
I heard a theory from something, and I don't remember what it was. That it might have been game theory. I don't know. But anyways, that Watch Dogs is the modern day version of Assassin's Creed, and that they all take place in the same universe. It sounds probably like a game theory thing. They watch
game theory likes to
dogs.
Yeah, they like to watch all the dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the theory?
That the guy, Watch Dogs is like the modern day version of Assassin's Creed, and that they're on the same timeline.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it kind of made sense.
So Aiden Pierce
Yeah,
is who in that situation?
he's like
Is he a
one of the
descendant?
new people who works with the assassins, but isn't actually an assassin.
Oh, okay. And in present day, you can't really be incognito with a hood, like a pointed hood and that stuff. So he wears a mask.
He has a baseball cap and
A baseball cap and a
bandana.
mask. Right.
Yeah.
That's his
I guess
his upper his common length.
I guess so. If you play Assassin's Creed 4, when you're like in the weird game development place, there's the guy who is like the CEO.
I think it's actually a movie studio.
No, it's like a game.
In 4?
Yeah.
No,
I thought so.
No, so you're playing a game, or you're basically going back in a gamified version of your memory, of your ancestors' memory.
No, I know.
And they're making films out of it.
I thought they were making games out of it,
I think
the way
they're
Assassin's Creed are.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they were actually doing. Basically, Ubisoft is saying that they're the bad guys in their own video game. But
all right.
The point is that I guess the CEO guy who's there, at one point he talks about having to go to a meeting, and so you never see him again the rest of the game. Well, he talks about having to go to a meeting in Chicago, and that's where Watch Dogs takes place. And there's a contract that you pick up at one point to chase down this guy, and it's him.
Okay, yeah.
So, when he has to go to this meeting in Chicago, he goes and then gets killed by the Watch Dogs guy, and that's why you never see him again.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's one of the parts of it, but I mean, there's other things. I think it's on game theory. I would have to look it up to find out.
Sure.
And I'm not going to do that
I'm
right
sure.
now.
They're both Ubisoft. I mean, it's not totally out of the question, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of far-fetched.
A little bit. Well, and I guess they talk about I think it's Far Cry 3 that there are references to the Animus and
yeah, Far Cry 3 was batshit crazy with that, and yeah.
And
But Far Cry 4 was more,
stuff.
We're going to take this serious.
Yeah.
Because you played 4, right?
I did. By the way, what's with Ubisoft making you murder animals to make stuff?
Because, I mean, that's realistic.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm playing Far Cry 4, and then it's you have to, get a Bengal tiger pelt to make this pouch. And I go, well, I guess I'm never making that pouch because I'm not going to do that.
Well, that's the thing is yeah, that sucks. And you shouldn't ever need to kill a Bengal to make anything. Like that's
Or like, oh, you have to kill an elephant to make this bomb
Yeah,
thing, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm never getting that upgrade
that's a little much. Like,
because it's just not happening.
yes, like that you had to kill animals to get what you needed when you were surviving. Yes, but you didn't need to go kill a tiger for something like that.
Yeah. Well, and like, it's in the Assassin's Creed game, but in that one, at least, you can go to the general store and buy the pelts. So I'm like, well, I can get those upgrades now because I can just go buy them and I don't have to do it.
Far Cry 4 is my favorite hunting sim.
I know, the hunting in it is cool, and I'll
Oh
hunt.
no, it's fun. It's just, you're killing animals.
I'll hunt other stuff like the tapir and like the wild boar and
Oh no, not
crap
the
like
tapir.
that.
No,
I'll hunt
Those things are adorable.
But I'm not gonna,
kill a tiger, kill
go
a cat.
murdered endangered animals like a tiger or.
But you understand
elephants.
that it is a video game.
I understand that, but I also like those animals a lot.
I do too, but you also understand that it is a video game.
It makes me feel
They are
bad.
digital images.
I know, but it makes me feel
They are
bad.
pixels that don't mean a damn thing.
But it makes me feel bad. It elicits an emotional response.
God forbid that Luke Bill feels bad.
I'm just saying. Isn't part of their goal to elicit emotional responses from people?
Exactly, but maybe that's why they're doing it.
Right, and it does, and it makes me feel bad, so I'm not going to do it.
That's exactly why Lady Lambs will never play those games.
I've gotten killed by tigers like 5 times. I'm just like,
'Cause you're
nope,
like,
not going to do it.
So even when they're harming you and attacking you, that's still not okay?
If it's going to attack me, I'll stab it.
Uh-huh.
But if that doesn't kill it, then I die.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, at least it's fair that way,
But and you said, I mean, you brought up Ubisoft as that problem, but it's only in Far Cry games, right?
That, and it's in Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, that's the one I didn't play. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I mean, well.
But like in that one, you get the option to purchase the pelts. So,
but that's okay. So there's that. But that's also the thing is like that was part of that culture. That was part of the Native American culture. Is like you learn to hunt as a ritual of becoming a man. Oh well, that's
in 3.
Oh, so what did I say? What were you talking about?
4.
Oh, I was thinking about 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I just didn't do that.
Yeah.
I just didn't do it. I didn't need to.
No, yeah, you can buy the pelts and stuff. Like, you don't have to really hunt in 3.
Right, okay. What's up, Two-Putt?
You can, but you don't have to.
Right, okay. All right, I understand now. I just, I vaguely remember that because I didn't do any of that.
But, like, in 4, you kind of have to sometimes to get certain upgrades because it's like, oh, you need these pelts to, get this upgrade. And I'm like, well, I have to go kill, like, a black leopard. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, there was like there's the panthers and leopards and honey badgers and like.
Oh, I will kill those honey badgers.
Kill honey badger because you don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
You don't care.
Those things are vicious as crazy though.
But you also have to kill an AC3, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta kill in.
You can, but I didn't end up having to do it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, unless it's something that was attacking you, and that's a difference.
Yeah, well, so it's the same thing essentially, but there's achievements in 4 for killing like the animals there.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's
you have to like kill a certain amount of those animals in that location to get an achievement, or like to.
Yeah, it's one thing if the animal's attacking you in the game. I don't have a problem with that really, but I mean, there's just certain ones like all the big cats. I'm just not gonna kill them.
Right. Hi Luna, welcome in. Hi Two-Putt, how you doing? How is everybody doing? Motor Breath. Oh my God, Bubba, how you? Oh my goodness, there's so many lovely people in here. How you doing?
Or the elephants in Far Cry 4 because you can ride them and make them kill other people.
That's cool.
And that's just super cool.
That's awesome.
Like, you're my friend, elephant. I'm not going to murder you.
So there was actually, I've actually had a funny event in Far Cry 4 where something like that happened, to where a base of mine was getting raided, like a base of your crew was getting raided by the bad guys, and I got alerted and ran over there, and I saw a big elephant there. I wasn't sure if the enemies were using it or what, but I saw a big elephant. It was standing like right outside the wall, like basically leaning against the wall, just like chilling, just like, hey, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna stay right here. And then so I went and I started attacking, and I was staying in front of the elephant. And I think they missed me and hit the elephant and pissed it off. And the elephant just came in and stomped all over them and destroyed them. I was like, you're my best friend. You are the best thing ever. Dumbo just saved my life. It was fantastic.
Love elephants.
It was yes. I love, well, who doesn't love elephants? Lady Lambs loves elephants, right? Yeah. We're saying how you won't play any Far Cry game because of all the killings. Yes. Okay. Agreed. Confirmed on stream. Okay. So Ubisoft. What else? Is there anything else coming out from Ubisoft? Are you gonna play Just Dance with me when it comes out?
No.
Why?
Because
why not?
I'm not in shape enough for that game.
I'm not either.
Yeah, you are. You're way more in shape than I am.
No, I am. No.
How you doing on those push-ups, by the way?
I got 140 left. They're right there.
Okay, just making sure.
140 left. I did 20 last night.
Cool.
I thought you were gonna help me out.
What?
I thought you were gonna help me out.
I'll watch you.
I'll count them for you.
Yeah. 1.
Click. Click.
1.
Click.
1. 1.
And you would do that to me.
They're like 5.
3.
1. I lost count. Sorry, we had to start over.
You lost count at 5?
I was doing something else.
I was thinking about something more fun in my brain. In my brain, in my mind.
26.
11,000.
1.
1.
I lost count again.
You're just a jerk. You were a jerk face. But guys, so PAX is going on right now.
Is it?
It is going on. There's a whole bunch of things happening. All my favorite casters are there. All my friends are there, and I'm like super jealous. But apparently, there's a lot of cool stuff being shown.
We're apparently not friends because I
meant
here.
my Twitch friends.
Sure.
My Twitch friends.
Sure, whatever.
You're here, obviously.
I go on this sometimes.
You do. You're right.
So. In your face.
It was more like more of my like the caster friends that I have.
Whatever, bro.
All right, fine, whatever, fine. Anyway, they're there showing all kinds of cool stuff. My friends like Tiger Rider showed up on the main Twitch page, Lasting Savage and all that stuff. But they're all playing these awesome, amazing games because there's a couple things being demoed, like the Mad Max game. Mm-hmm. And I've heard from a lot of these people demoing as it looks like a very fun game. And there's not many movies that get turned into games that are actually good.
Well, I think they were working on this doesn't have much to do with the movie as far as I know. They were working on the game and the movie like at the same time, but separately.
Right, yeah.
Like,
they have nothing to do with each other.
It only really ties together because it's the same world.
Yeah.
But as far as it's not a movie it's not a game of the movie.
Right. Right. No, but still.
Because when we went to E3 first, actually, the first time, like 3 years ago.
Comic-Con?
Yeah, Comic-Con. Sorry. Yeah. You were talking about E3 earlier.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
So we went to Comic-Con the first time 3 years ago. They had it there at that time, and they were talking about it.
They did?
Yeah. And it got delayed, and now it's coming out next week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And, I mean...
Is next week already? Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right.
It's coming on the 1st.
All right.
But I know the Mad Max movie got delayed a couple of times, too.
Yeah.
And it took a while for them to, like, finish it up.
And you kind of got to wonder, like, was there any political stuff going on there? It's like, oh, hey, you got to delay this because the movie's not going to come out.
Yeah, but I mean, like... You know, I know they were shooting originally the Mad Max movie in like 2012 or 13.
Well, yeah, that was in production for a long time.
Yeah, it was in production for a long time, but they finished shooting it in 2013, and they were already showing the game at that time at Comic-Con. So they had already been working on the game for a couple of years.
Right.
But basically, now it's coming out, and I really don't think it has anything to do with that other than the same world.
Right.
And well, I think they're sticking with the design scheme.
Do you play as Max?
About it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. One thing I keep hearing people talk about is like he's so why is he not angry in the Mad Max films? Like I don't get it. Like why is it called Mad Max if he's not angry all the time or they mistakenly say he's angry all the time? It's like either way.
The other Mad.
And I was like, yeah, you guys don't understand. It's like the British version of Mad, but like also like, you know, mad.
Because Insane Max doesn't have alliteration.
No, or it just also sounds just weird.
Yeah.
Not only does it not sound great, it also sounds weird. But there's, I mean, you know, I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. It's definitely gonna be. I'm gonna kill a lot of raiders and bad guys, and a lot of those like warmongers that just are just jerks. You know, like
yeah.
Because a lot of them look like they've taken skulls from people's bodies and like made them part of their uniform. And it's like, I want to kill them.
Yeah.
I want to kill them with some cool things.
Well, it's funny because we're watching that show Copper, which takes place in 1865 in New York. And it's about a detective.
It's about where the name Copper came from.
I don't know, probably not. But I mean, it's about a copper. So
it's about a copper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, fun fact, you know the story. Where the name Copper came from?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
It came from the copper buttons that police used to wear on their jackets.
Okay, that makes sense.
I thought you told me that.
Maybe. I forget.
It might have been Carissa.
It probably was.
All right. Well.
But anyway, so we're watching that show.
Who's Carissa? Who's that?
Yeah.
Who is it?
So we're watching that show.
Who is that to you?
We're watching the show. And so basically, like, it's 1865. So, there's blatant racism going around because it's the Civil War. And then somebody will say something racist. And then I'll just be like, if I was there, I'd be just like, I'm just gonna put a gun on your face and I'm gonna pull the trigger and shoot your face off and you're gonna die because that's what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah.
It's just what needs to happen right now because
you're a jerk face.
Not okay.
Because you're.
And then I was thinking, this is why I shouldn't ever time travel.
Because you'd go on a murder spree.
Because somebody would say something like that, and I'm like, "Look, man, I can carry a gun in 1865, and I'm gonna use it because I don't like you.
Exactly.
And you don't need to breed
or breathe.
Yeah, well, same idea.
Well, I thought you were gonna say breathe. That's why I was like, oh wait, oh no, you threw me for.
Yeah, like your lineage needs to stop right now.
Yes, you need to not spread your seed. You need to stop your seed. Just put a stopper right on it.
So I'm just gonna put this gun
in your mouth,
and I'm gonna pull the trigger.
Eat the bullet.
You're gonna die, and that's just what's gonna happen right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Mad Max.
Right.
Got Mad Max. We have what else? What else is coming out? We've obviously got Fallout. We can talk about Fallout if we want, but I don't know what is. Have you heard anything new about it?
I hear it's coming out
in like 2 months.
Yeah.
It's almost there. We're almost there. We are 2 months and 11 days away. Or like 12, 13 days.
I don't really pay that much attention because I don't want to get too hyped about it.
Are you kidding me? If you're on Twitch, you're already hyped about it.
Right.
No, that's going to be absolutely nuts. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Until Dawn just came out, I have no idea what it's about. And I did that on purpose, but I have it. I have a physical copy in my house right now. We're going to play that at some point, but I don't know when.
It's like a Cabin in the Woods movie, a game. Not the movie Cabin in the Woods, but one of those style of movies. But it's a game.
I actually saw that.
That's about basically the best description I can come out with without giving anything
So
away.
basically, like... You're not these people are not expecting shit and shit goes down.
Yeah, some shit happens. Bunch of different shit happens. I really don't know what's going on right now. I'm about 3-4 hours into the game.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I think there
Good to know.
I think there might be multiple things happening, but I'm not 100% sure.
I can almost guarantee there's probably multiple things
I'm sure there is too, but yeah,
about 6 to 7 hours. Yeah, I've heard it's about 6 hour gameplay.
Yeah, I mean,
But there's like 100 endings. There's 100 endings. That is a lot of endings, and especially because since it's so short, you can just go and play them over and over and over again and see what you can get and make different decisions. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, we are gonna get to that. I don't know when. I have it officially now. I mean,
eventually
we'll get it there now.
You want to wait until maybe it dies down.
Yeah, I want to wait till Twitch kind of says, "Okay, we're done with it for a little bit."
When everybody else isn't playing it.
Yeah, because that's a monster. That is a monster. But if you guys are into the Humble Bundle scene, go to humblebundle.com and you'll see there is a free game on their website right now.
Yes, there is. I saw that. I got the email. I was gonna, but then I didn't get around to it. I forgot.
It's still on until the 31st.
Yeah, I'll get it.
But the game is I can't remember what it is.
Stealth thing?
It's like Stealth 2 or Stealth 3 or Stealth something.
Some Tom Clancy's Minions.
It looks like Minions, huh? It totally looks like Minions. Where's the store? Humble Bundle store. There it is.
That's a store.
It is Stealth Inc. 2, a Game of Clones Humble Bundle, Humble a Deluxe Edition, and it's basically like a different version of Minions.
Kind of.
Do you think that's why they're bringing it in?
I don't know.
Have you seen Minions?
No.
I hear it's terrible.
I watched the first Despicable Me and I hated it. No, I never watched anything.
I was okay with Despicable Me, but I don't think I can deal with a whole movie full of.
I hated that movie because I didn't think it had any plot.
Have you both played Nier? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? I don't even know what that is. No. If not, please play it. It's pretty cheap. I'll have to check it out. But no, I've never played that. So I have no idea what that is. I'm like racking my brain because I knew there's something I wanted to talk about.
I don't know. So I'll be getting Metal Gear when it comes out.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about Metal Gear.
Yeah.
So every website I've been to, every outlet of news I've been to, has been Metal Gear either a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Like the game is getting such high reviews that it's almost to the point of if you're getting that many high reviews that quickly, it's almost unskippable. Like you kind of have to try it.
I mean, it's either you're paying a lot of people or this game is really that great.
Yeah, right. So I don't know how many people out there are waiting to play Ground Zeroes until that game is like
you should probably play it right now.
Well,
because it comes out on the 1st, and Ground Zeroes...
Think about it, you can play it on the 31st.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's the weekend.
It is the weekend, so yeah, get it done now. But I don't know how many people are doing it, but I know there's a lot of people doing it. There's actually there's a channel on Twitch right now that's doing a 500-hour stream, and I think like the last 10 hours is right when the 5 comes out. Mm-hmm. So like they're playing all the Metal Gears. It's like a group of people just switching in and out. 500-hour stream of playing all the Metal Gears until they play Phantom Pain. Mm-hmm. That's insane. And
490 hours out of that are just are just the
cutscenes.
The cutscenes of Metal Gear. Especially Metal Gear Solid 2.
2?
Well, no, the first one, actually. Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh man, I remember when that game came out and I was playing it, and like it got to the cutscene and I was like,
"Yeah, but are any of
this like 30 minutes?
Are any of them worse than 4?
Yeah, 4 is just cutscenes,
right?
And, like boob jiggling
and cutscenes, and Otacon looking like an American.
I didn't really like that one.
Nobody liked that one. It's got to be the worst one.
Yeah,
I liked 2, and I really liked 3.
I'm just hoping. I mean, from everything that I've seen of 5, it's gonna be way, way better.
I saw. So there's like this demo that they did. Like nobody played it, but they showed a demo at E3, and I mean, the graphics look phenomenal. The gameplay probably plays just like a Metal Gear. I mean, it's fantastic. Is one of the free games on Xbox? Is it really right now?
I think it is.
We're gonna have to check.
If you have an Xbox, it's free right now. I think
Xbox One or 360.
One. Xbox One.
Okay, so we're kind of forgetting about 360 and PS3 right now, even though I'm playing a bunch of games on PS3. But I
mean, I don't want to be a jerk about it, but it's last gen now, so
it is last gen. No, very, very much so. So Ground Zeroes. I don't know anything about it. How does that fit into 5, or how does that fit into Phantom Pain?
So basically, right now, if you're gonna go chronologically, you're gonna go Metal Gear. You're gonna go Snake Eater, and then I think you need to
Big
play.
Boss, right?
Yeah, and then you need to play. I think Peace Walker is the next one.
Right, because that's a continuation of 3, right?
And then it's Ground Zeroes.
Oh, really?
And then 5.
Phantom Pain. Well, they're both technically 5, so you have Ground Zeroes and then
right, and then Phantom Pain, and then
1 and 2?
Would be Metal Gear 1 for NES would be the next one chronologically, I believe.
Okay. Metal Gear 1 and then Metal Gear 2 and then Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
Because there's 2 Metal Gears, right?
Yes.
So Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2.
I'm not sure how canon 2 is, but...
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so yeah, and then Metal Gear Solid, and then Solid 2, and then
I'm gonna have to play Ground Zeroes. It's only gonna take a couple hours. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah. And then Metal Gear Solid 4 would be the last one chronologically.
So that's old
think.
Solid Snake.
Yes.
And that's the last of everything. Okay.
Yes.
And that's obviously after 2 because of Raiden.
So this Metal Gear 5 is the gap. Basically, that
the missing link, you would say?
It's the gap in the series right before the very first one.
Okay. I don't know how much story is in Metal Gear.
A lot.
No, the first one.
A lot.
Metal Gear 1. Really?
Yeah, there's a good amount.
Oh, okay.
Not as much as there is in the rest of it, but there's a good amount.
But there's enough to make it actually like mean something canon-wise.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've never played a Metal Gear game. Well, you should. It'll take you a lot of time, but you definitely should.
Play Metal Gear Solid first.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is a fun game.
Get Twin Snakes for the GameCube, get that one. Because it's a remastered version.
Twin Snakes, so that's all the Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Liquid games, right?
No, that's just Metal Gear...
1 and 2?
No, that's just the first one, Metal Gear Solid, but it's remastered.
Oh, I thought Twin Snakes actually had a couple games in it.
No, it was just remastered for the GameCube at the time.
Oh, there is a trilogy, though.
Maybe.
There's a 3-game pack, I think. Metal Gear Solid,
Xbox?
Metal Gear Solid 2. I think it's PlayStation.
I know there's one for the Xbox that had Peace Walker in it.
What's up, Moo Frog?
It had like
What's up, Def?
the HD version of Snake Eater, and then it had Peace Walker in it, and then it had something else.
I would play an HD version of Snake Eater.
And I got that one.
That's a great game.
I got that one because I'd never played Peace Walker because I didn't want to buy a handheld.
I didn't. Yeah,
for it
because you needed. Was that PSP or was that Vita?
It was one of the two. I don't know. I stopped paying attention. I bought a PSP when it came out, and I thought it was only okay, and they didn't have a lot of good games for it.
I had a PSP, and I watched.
I'm sure a lot of people love it, but it didn't impress me very much.
Yeah, I had a PSP, and I played mostly movies on it that you had to buy the special disc for. I had like Spider-Man on it, and Spider-Man 2, and like all that stupid stuff. Yeah. So there's that. Ground Zeroes is one mission and a handful of side ops.
Yes.
So and it's encouraged that you do all the side ops.
So the one main mission can take you probably as little as like 40 minutes with the cutscenes. If you know exactly where you're going. But it's with all the side ops and stuff like that, you can end up playing that game for a day at least.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not 24 hours, but like, you know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, so what would you say the maximum amount of time is? Sorry. Maybe 6 hours.
It depends if you take your time with it or not.
4 or 6 hours.
I would say maybe 6 to 10.
6 to 10, really?
If you take your time with it,
right?
If you don't just run.
Because if you rush through it, you can get it done in like less than 2, right?
Yeah, I mean the main thing you can get done in less than an hour and a half if you just rush through it. Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
It doesn't take very long at all. There's cutscenes and stuff, but it's the side stuff that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
fair enough.
And it's basically like, I don't know. It seems like it is definitely a demo for like the new system that they're putting in 5 with like the weather and stuff like that. But they made you pay for it for some reason.
Is it ever changing? Or what? How is it random? I should say.
I don't know if it's random, but like you go like. It's the same area every single time, but you go in and like the different missions, you know, there's different things. So it's like you do this one mission and it's daytime. So you do this other mission and it's nighttime, or it's nighttime and it's raining. Okay. Or, you know, it's daytime and it's raining or something like that. I mean, it's interesting.
Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. Fair enough. I will have to try it out. It's free on Xbox. I might as well download it. Yeah. Might as well. Yeah. I didn't play 4 though. That's the thing. It's like I guess I don't have to though. If it's the end of the timeline, I guess I don't have to.
Yeah, it's not chronological.
I played Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. I played the
well, 3 was my favorite one.
3 is definitely my favorite one too. I loved all the camo shit that you had to like actually pay attention to.
One of the things that's funny in 3 is when you There's the one part in there where you like go down the river or whatever, and there's all the like ghosts of everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like
that was creepy as
if
fuck.
you run through the game murdering everybody,
Yeah.
you're gonna be walking down there for a long time. And I found that out the one time I played it because I was just like, I'm just gonna kill everybody this playthrough, and then I was like, this is taking forever.
Isn't there like an unlock you can get by not killing people, just put them to sleep and stuff?
Yeah, I think you can. But if you don't kill anybody, that part's real short.
Yeah, because you don't really see any ghosts, right?
You see like the ghosts of the main bosses or whoever that you have to kill.
Yeah, okay. You do have
But
to
there's
kill
only
them.
like a couple. But if you don't kill anybody, that part's real short. If you kill everybody, it's super, super long. Which I ran into one of the times I played it because I just murdered everyone.
Yeah, okay. Damn, okay.
But it was also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is taking forever. I should stop killing people.
Cool. Okay, so cool. So Metal Gear Solid's coming out. We've talked about what there's a whole bunch of crap coming out. There's all kinds of new stuff too.
Max is coming out.
Mad Max coming out.
Dishonored Definitive Edition came out recently.
Did you play Dishonored?
No, I'm gonna get the Definitive Edition.
Yeah, no, it's out already. I saw it today in the store. Dishonored is fun. I played through it, and it's not long if you rush through it. Like, you can get through pretty quickly, but if you like decide to go like maybe a stealth route, it'll take you quite a while.
I hear it's fun, and I've seen video and stuff of it, and it looks fun. So I'm gonna pick it up. I'll get the definitive one that comes with everything or whatever.
Cool. Yeah. A few updates of the stream and basically what we've been doing. Dishonored is a great game. Yes, Motorbreath. I agree with you there. What's going on, Jager? How you doing?
I hear they're making another one.
Yes. Bethesda is working on another one. I actually got to see a big spider sculpture type thing of like their six-legged bad guy monster thing from the second one. And you're playing a female.
Oh.
Which is pretty awesome.
That's true.
So that's cool.
So Star Wars.
Star Wars? What?
Everybody saw that Instagram thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Did everybody see the Instagram? There's so much Star Wars stuff I can't talk about. So that's why I was wondering.
No, we're talking about the Star Wars, the movie Star Wars.
Yes. Did you guys see the Instagram update? It's like a 6-second clip. It is not a long
15,
clip.
but...
15, or okay. But there's 6 seconds of greatness.
It makes some difference on what you know is going on.
So basically, if you guys are trying... I know people that are...
Can anybody put up a link?
I do have the link. Talk about it for a second. But basically, I know there's a lot of people that don't want to see anything about it. So if you
from what I know of it, there was some speculation based on certain things with at Celebration. They had a bunch of costumes out, and they had a bunch of concept art for costumes, and there were certain things on those costumes or in the concept art that people were like, wait a minute, they're showing us this right now, and you know, we're Star Wars fans, so we're going to pay attention to every little tiny detail because that's what Star Wars fans do.
Well, yeah.
And so they noticed some things about it, and this last 15-second teaser clip pretty much confirmed what it is that those people noticed.
Well, because we saw the leaked, or not the leaked, but the announcement movie poster, like the updated movie poster. And that kind of had a little bit of that. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Did you see the movie poster where dude's holding a lightsaber?
Not the new one.
Well, he is. So it's basically the old movie poster, except for dude's in the left-hand corner. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Dude's in the left-hand corner, holding a lightsaber. And I'm like,
yeah.
All right. And then we see this clip. I wonder if this clip was like a response to like, maybe we shouldn't have released that so early.
Well, no. And that was in that concept art, and it was on the costume that they had at Celebration.
Okay.
They didn't ever mention anything about it, but people noticed it, and
of course,
they posted
they knew
things about it on the internet.
They knew people would notice it.
And then everybody was like, wait a minute, you guys.
So they definitely They would definitely want it to be known.
Yeah. So, I mean, they've been hinting at it here and there, and then finally... they put it out. Yeah.
No, I mean, and it's. What do you think?
It's in line with what I think is going to happen in the movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
My not only mine, I'm sure a lot of other people share the same theory, but of what I think is going to happen in the movie, it definitely fits exactly into what I think it is.
It fits into what I'm thinking too.
Just based on the footage that we have seen.
There is a couple factors that I'm very like, well, if that happens, what if this happens? Like, what's going to happen with the girl, and how's that all going to play out? And it's like, well, I guess that still makes sense, but I'd still like, I'm not going to say anything because I could be totally wrong. But I mean,
it's not going to ruin anything, but I think she's going to be the new Han Solo.
You think so?
Like this movie's version.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's basically what she's going to be kind of doing. But I mean, I could be wrong, and there could be more to it than that.
I also, I mean, there's obviously going to be more to it. It's this J.J. Abrams we're talking about.
The problem,
but he still wants to recreate, I think, the same kind of magic.
And I think part of the problem too is that for people. And I don't even know as much as some people, but for people like myself who know a lot about the extended universe and stuff, it's hard to not include some of that stuff in your speculation because you're like, well, how much of that did they look at? And
it's to the point where J.J. Abrams probably has enough knowledge in that to go, well, maybe I can use this part of it. It's just not like they want to not hold themselves accountable to where if they say, oh, EU is included. Well, maybe then, so that way if they mess something up, they won't get in trouble. It's more like I'm going to save my ass and by saying this.
Yeah.
Strong female. It's going to be a female lead. I mean, she's going to be a lead, and she's definitely in the front run. She's in the front of the poster. So who knows? Maybe they're going to flip the script on. Maybe she's going to be the main character in the Luke Skywalker type character in this movie, but not the Jedi. Maybe she just won't be the Jedi.
And there's some other people. That are still in the movie playing characters that we don't know anything about. I
heard an interesting theory from Jeremy from An Idiot's Array. Actually, I think you were there when we said it, but of why Harrison Ford is so happy during his tours.
Oh yeah,
his media tours.
I pretty much agree with that one too.
So the theory was, well, if you guys don't know the history of Harrison Ford and Han Solo's relationship, is when it came down to even Empire, I think. Han, he wanted Han to die. Like,
yeah, he doesn't.
Very early on.
For some reason, he doesn't like the character.
Doesn't like Han. He was done with Han after the first movie. He was moving on to Blade Runner and Indiana Jones and all that stuff. And he was so done with it. And then Empire Strikes Back came along, and he was like, "Can he die in this movie?" That didn't happen.
Like, no.
Went on to Jedi. Can he die in this movie? Can we not ever make another one? It's like, no. And now he was very grumpy about that. Now he's doing all these media tours and extremely happy. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean he's gone? I think we're going to lose Han. I think we might lose Han.
I think everybody's expecting that a little bit.
I think so. Maybe we almost lose him. If you wanted a thriller, maybe we almost lose him in the movie and we actually don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think because that's expected, right?
I just don't know how much of the original cast is going to carry on past the first movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're the bridge. They're probably the bridge. I feel
like they might be.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I don't know. That it could happen.
I mean, it's not like they're shooting any of them concurrently that we know of.
Yeah. No. I mean, I don't think they would. But also, and I think we would know about it too because unless they masked it like they were shooting part of this movie. But,
I mean, there's a bunch of theories going around about what's going to happen to Han, and I agree that we're probably going to see the last of his character in this movie.
Luke and Han might die at the same exact time.
You never know.
Might go up in a blaze of glory.
I mean,
that'd be awesome.
From the footage in that 15-second clip, how do we know that something didn't happen to Luke right before that?
Yeah. Maybe that's why he picked up the saber. Except for it's a blue saber, so he would have had to pick up an old saber. But I mean, if you look at the hilt, it looks very much like the one from New Hope. Well, very true. And there's not many sabers left in the galaxy at that point.
Well, and I mean, he could always build another one. He's had plenty of time. He built another one.
But would he? Morally, would he?
Why wouldn't he?
Because it's a weapon of mass destruction, essentially.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like...
And I don't think he thinks there should be more Jedis in the world.
I don't know.
I don't either. But, I mean, that's just a question I pose. Is like... morally,
Maybe
Luke
he
Skywalker being a light side Jedi, would he then create another weapon?
I don't know. Maybe he did because he's trying to bring back.
He could be the Jedi Order. Yeah, he could be.
Or, maybe he knows. I mean, he can sense that there are other people and he's doing it and waiting for them.
He's obviously talking to somebody who has the Force.
Maybe he went back to Cloud City and got his severed hand and
where is it? I need to find it. That was very expensive.
I mean, maybe he went and got it so nobody else would find it. You never know. Things happen.
Okay. Well, why would he need to do that?
Your theory of he doesn't want other people to be able to get a hold of them.
Oh, you mean his lightsaber because he lost his lightsaber?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, if he knows one's just lying around, you just go get it.
Maybe that fell from Cloud City and somebody else picked it up, and that's how the other guy got it. Because he wandered into Vader's old office and was just sitting on the desk.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's this vibrator? Oh, it's not a vibrator. It's actually a tool.
It's a laser pointer.
It's a laser. I'm going to go shine it in people's eyes.
Don't shine the airplane.
Because the new saber in the movie. Yeah, we're going to lose a number of the old cast. Yeah, I very much agree with that. Yeah. I think that's totally going to happen. Very much so. Mm-hmm.
I think so.
All right, so...
it's just how much...
How much? Yes. I mean, so we've got 4 confirmed casts, right? Or more than that?
3 that I know.
3?
No, well, Chewie,
yeah.
and 3PO.
But we all know how Chewie should die, and he should die in the same way he does in the EU.
Yeah, but I think 3PO and R2 are going to be there the whole time because
they'll probably be there the whole time.
They're the only characters that have consistently been in every single movie.
And you can pretty much put anybody in the Chewie suit. So
and the thing too is I saw something where they kind of played all of the movies concurrently, and it's weird because it seems like when 3PO and R2 leave the scene in one movie, they enter it in the next one, and then it's like throughout that, if you play them all at the same time, they're always leaving one and then they show up in the next one. Or in a different one.
So they're almost like the vehicles.
They're basically.
The story.
I mean, they're the audience characters.
But maybe they're like like the bards, might have you. They're telling the story.
Greek chorus or whatever.
Right.
Is what they are.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. I mean, it is a space opera. That's basically how it works.
I mean, they're gonna carry out through the whole thing. I'm sure.
Right, and I think they would. I mean, they're in all the 1, 2, and 3 as well.
If they don't, I would be surprised.
Yeah. Well, I guess Vader's in all 3, but yeah, anyway.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. It does seem like a really serious coincidence.
Oh no, it seems like
and also
a very purposeful coincidence.
Who was that high where they would play all 6 movies at the exact same time to notice that kind of crap?
When we're talking about Star Wars, you don't have to be high.
That's true.
When we're talking about Star Wars, you don't have to be high to do that shit. We're talking about like
I'm bored. I'm gonna watch 6 movies at once.
We're talking about both Bill and Ted's being, or when you're talking about Inception being the same as like, I don't know, some other dream movie. Then maybe you have to be high for that. Inception being the dreams that are some psycho, some little girl's fantasy, and what's the movie?
I don't know.
Lollipop and
that doesn't
Sucker
help.
Punch. Sucker Punch. Inception, Sucker Punch are in the same universe. I don't know.
That's weird.
It is, but that's what I mean. It's like that's what you have to be high for.
Yeah, probably.
I swear I'm not high right now.
Or like to, you don't seem like it. Or like to listen to Dark Side of the Moon while you watch Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, or think to play it backwards. Who plays it backwards?
I don't know. People who are on drugs.
You said Lollipop. Yes. Not the Lollipop Guild. Not the Lollipop Guild. No. That would make sense though. Okay. If you guys don't know, Madden came out this week. If you guys are Madden fans, go check it out.
You got that Madden?
Check out that Prima guide, as I had a little work done in it.
But you got that Madden?
You got that Madden? Is it a good Madden day? It's Madden week. We're recording on Madden week.
I don't know sports things.
I didn't know sports things either, but I actually did pretty well playing Madden on Tuesday.
I don't know sports things like so much. I really don't even know esports things.
Like Counter-Strike and Call of Duty and stuff?
Yeah. Or like League of Legends or whatever the crap.
StarCraft and...
Cap. I'm not even.
And Dota.
I don't even.
Do you literally don't even?
I literally
Or do you
don't
figuratively don't even?
No, I literally can't even.
I literally can't even. People need Prima guides for Madden. Actually, there's a lot of stuff in the Madden guide that it was very useful for a guide because you have.
I would need a guide for Madden.
Well, so there's the top 5. There's like there are actual selected plays for each situation on each team because each playbook has a different set of plays. And there's actually a lot of strategy that went in that book. It's pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, like if I decided I want to play Madden, I would probably need a guide for it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would at least tell me which side of the field I need to throw the football to.
Well, there's that, but there's also there's also a draft champions section to where you're actually drafting players based on your knowledge on them, and if you have a guide that's helping you with that knowledge, you're going to draft a good team. And in fact, I had Z Farles with me, who is the Madden Bible himself. He helped me draft my first team, and we had a badass team that I would have never been able to do on my own.
Yeah. I mean, unless you were like super into football, I guess.
Even if you're super into football, you still got to be into all the numbers and the stats and all the things on the outside and how it works with the team.
There's some people
there are plenty of people like that, and it's like, yeah, there's all kinds of amazing stuff. It's great. Go check that out. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. At the GameStop Expo this weekend, a Tales of Zestiria video of mine was shown to promote the guide that's coming out when the game comes out, obviously. I will be doing the videos for the e-guide in there. Go check that out. Tales of Zestiria.
It's a game.
We've been playing Tales of Symphonia, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I played it last night. We put like 10 hours into it. It was amazing. It was simply amazing. So go check that out. More on the cast is on Community Mondays, and maybe a couple days sprinkle out through the week. We play D&D with the chat. You were here for that, right?
Partially.
So basically what we did is I got a list of people that wanted to play, and each person got to choose what the character wanted to do, and that character was chat. There was one character dropped in a world, all controlled by all the people in Twitch chat. Twitch plays Dungeons and Dragons. So what it came down to was a hermaphroditic elf rogue who has a stag as her companion / mount, who ended up taking off their pants to be more agile and throwing it on the roof and fighting some dwarves, and then going into a sewer and taking the back roads and ran into some ghouls. They fought the ghouls and ended up drinking a half a vial of demon's blood and becoming part demon that way, and also giving the second half to their stag.
Huh.
And that was all done basically in an order of each viewer and who wanted to play and who wanted to make a decision on what the event was and what their character was going to do. So we're going to start doing that a lot more. It's going to be super fun. There's a lot more D&D announcements coming. A lot of cool stuff happening, and it's going to be, that's an update on the cast. Drinking the demon's blood. Yeah. What's up? Oh, yeah. What's up, Pirate Kitty? How you doing? It was an excellent time, and we're going to keep doing that. We're going to continue the campaign, and new people are going to play. If you're not here from the first campaign, it's going to be a brand new roster, but we're still going to continue the same campaign. So it's going to be way fun. PAX featured a live D&D last night. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. We're gonna keep doing that. Intelligence check, woo, D&D. Yeah, man. I've been talking with Intelligence check a lot, and he is a D&D guru, and
I sense that somehow.
Intelligence check, yeah. He's a D&D guru, and he's doing videos right now on what is D&D. So anybody who has any doubts on whether they want to play it or not, or maybe they're overwhelmed by the rules, check out his YouTube and all that stuff, as he will be releasing videos based on little like basics on how to help you out and
this
get started.
Microphone keeps falling over.
It's probably because the things that like.
I don't care. I'll just catch it. Whatever.
You catch the microphone in your face?
Yep, I'll do whatever I need to do.
Catch it with your mouth?
Yep. Pretty much.
Yep. Okay. So, do you have any parting words before we leave today? Before we leave the cast? Or the podcast? Farts and bananas.
No. I saw Sinister 2. It was pretty good. And I saw Straight Outta Compton. I like that too.
Oh, snaps. I heard Straight Outta Compton is really good. I haven't seen it yet.
It is.
Straight Outta Compton.
I was watching the movie and Ice Cube's son plays Ice Cube.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the movie and I keep forgetting that it's not actually him because it looks so much like him.
And he plays him so well.
Why is he? How do they get him to be so young? And then I remember, oh, it's his son. And then I kept getting freaked out a little bit because he looks almost exactly like him, like really same facial expressions and everything. It's ridiculous.
So not only does he look just like his dad, but he's actually a good actor and can actually play his dad.
Well, and it was funny too because they are showing like there's a couple
his
scenes.
His dad's always in the background going, "Are we there yet?"
Yeah, they show a couple of scenes like. Where they have like the old music video and it's the actual music video.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And then you like see young Ice Cube and then it cuts to, his son and I'm like, it's the same fucking person.
It's the same fucking person. And he sounds like him too, right?
Yeah, he does.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. You son of a bitch did. I had to throw it in there, man. I had to. Ice Cube went on a spree of weird things.
Yeah.
A spree of weird things. Okay. So with that being said, I think we're gonna call it on the podcast. But are you guys down for some Quiplash? You guys want to play some Quiplash? You want to play some Quiplash?
Yeah, sure.
I'm down to play some Quiplash.
Cool.
Guys, if you don't know what Quiplash is, go to jackbox.tv right now. Or is it Jackbox? Yeah, it's Jackbox.tv right now and wait for a code and we're going to get going. Anybody who's listening to the podcast, thank you for listening and we will be here another time very soon. But if you want to listen live, go to twitch.tv/Danotage and we'll be doing this all the time. All right.
Sometimes.
Shut down
Some of the
podcast. Boop. Okay.
Boop.
Boop. So I'm gonna switch this up to Quiplash. Do you guys want to play? If you guys want to play, let's do this.
There's the link.
There's the link.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this thing.
Jack. Oops. Quiplash.
I stopped drinking soda while we're doing this so I don't burp into the microphone.
Oh, you haven't burped into it yet.
I've been trying not to, because that would just be rude.
It would be a little bit. So what? Okay, so definitely not who you think. What did they show? Was somebody? They were just playing a game? That's pretty awesome. How? Okay, so what you're gonna do is I'm gonna put a link, or I'm gonna put a code in chat. You guys are gonna use the code. If you go to jackbox.tv, it'll ask you for a code and put in your name. And when I give you the code, you'll be able to enter the game that we're playing.
I'm pretty sure that definitely not who I think is Voldemort.
You're not supposed to say it though.
I'm not scared.
If
I don't say it, that gives them power.
You're off the podcast. Go on ahead. We're gonna play Quiplash. Lady Lammies, do you want to play with us?
Sure.
We can all join ourselves and all play.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention though.
You want to play Quiplash? Go to jackbox.tv.
You know where to go.
I don't.
You do.
She's never played actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you played the one time at least. I remember I played on here one time and I did really horribly.
You played, but I don't think she did.
I did bad. I was not good at it.
Well, because it's not like Cards Against Humanity where it gives you a thing.
Well, nobody liked my answers. Nobody liked my Cards Against Humanity answers though when we played that game too.
I'm admittedly not very good at this game either.
Yeah, well.
We
haven't gotten it yet.
So you want to do it on your phone?
I guess so. Can I?
Yes, because
Okay.
I will be doing it on my phone as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually modified to work a little bit better on devices. So guys, I'm gonna give the code to these guys real quick, and then once you guys see the code on screen, enter it into jackbox.tv and we'll get going. So go to jackbox.tv.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Okay. Katie, come here. You gotta look at it.
We can't say it out loud because then people would know. It's a secret temporarily.
Intelligence check says, hello, lady. Hello.
Ladies.
Hey, lady. Yeah, basically full cosplay, incredible dungeon master, witty banter. Oh, dude, that's freaking amazing.
Yeah,
I
that
would
sounds
love to
pretty
see
awesome.
that. I can't believe I missed that. There you guys go. Actually, I'm gonna turn it off actually real quick.
Been listening to a lot of Beastie Boys and Run DMC lately.
You have been?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Just sounds reasonable. I'm doing the Apple Music trial, and it's pretty awesome.
You like it?
I do. I like it a lot.
Go check that out, guys.
Yeah, there's still 3-month free trial right now.
Oh, yeah, go check it out. That sounds awesome.
But yeah, I like it a lot. I get access
So what is it
to-
exactly?
I mean, basically, you get access to almost everything that's in the iTunes store.
You just get to play it live,
and you
right?
stream it,
Oh, okay.
and you can save it to your music, and it like just saves your preferences, but you're basically just streaming it, so it doesn't take up storage. But you can get it to be stored on your phone, so it's
Right. But it's
can play
using
it
data
offline.
though, right?
yeah. I mean, it's using data or Wi-Fi or whatever. But
okay.
I have unlimited data because
It's Spotify, but Apple's version.
Yeah, it's better. You get unlimited skips and stuff.
Oh,
And if you get a family membership, it's
we get unlimited skips if you pay for Spotify.
well, yeah. I mean, it's $15 a month.
Oh, there's a family thing? Hold on, you got me a family thing.
Yeah, family membership. It's $15 a month for 6 people, and each one of
Fucking
those
shit.
people can stream at the same time and do it and authorize it on up to 10 devices per person.
This actually might be our Scum Radio fix. This might be the way to fix our Scum Radio, because we have to update all of our songs live in the studio. Whereas if we can do that at home and like make a playlist and shit,
Yeah,
just put it
make
right there.
playlists, and it's cool. They're gonna
that's
come out with it
awesome.
on Android sometime.
Motor Breath, just refresh and try to join again. We're still in the lobby. Croplash thinks I'm Jewish.
Did it call it
What?
you like Levi Goldstein? The Rabbi Levi Goldstein.
And we still got room for one more. And guys, if you don't make it in, you can always join the audience, as the audience also helps sway votes.
And whoever joins, please make your name Juan Moore, because that would be fun.
You're a dork.
Because we have room for one more.
One more. We have room for one more, but nobody else. Just one more.
Just one more.
I'm a dreidel. Oh, because he's a dreidel. Got it.
Oh, what?
It doesn't mean you're Jewish. It means Jewish people play with you.
Which one's the Oh, it's
Bubbly.
not a dreidel. That looks like a apple
Carrot
core.
or a carrot.
Looks like an apple core.
I'm a square with one eye. I'm a wide-eyed monster.
I'm a cube.
You're
Sort of.
you're like a lopsided cube.
It's a cube.
Dad jokes are strong. Oh, dad jokes are always strong here.
Always.
Always strong. Do 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 do. I'm an apple core then. All right. Anybody else coming in? Anybody else coming in?
No Juan.
No Juan. He met me. Okay, I'm just gonna. Motor Breath. Are you coming in? Are you in again? I should say. Did you make it in?
It's the sound of living fast.
What?
Motor breath. Because I can't take it any other way. You don't know that song?
Yes, I know the song.
Okay, thank you.
I know the song. I'm a walking dad joke. I am. Are you? Oh, so you are back in. Okay.
So is a Walking Dad joke like the Carl jokes?
Coral.
It's Walking Dad.
Yeah, it's those those punny jokes.
But
Bubbly Gangster is Ice Cube. All right, I'm gonna get it going. Kaboom.
oh, right, that's what I need to do. Aha. Now remind me to turn that off later.
Huh?
My auto lock. I had to turn it off because it
Hello,
just kept.
I'd like to
Oh yeah.
Right, my screen kept going to sleep.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Remind
too.
me to turn it off later.
During this game, it's
turn it back on.
natural to fall in love with me. Fight the feeling. Let's go.
Alrighty. Round 1.
Is round 1. You'll see 2 prompts on your device. Answer
If you
them
were really
any way
gangster,
want.
you would be
Each
spelling it
answer
with an
will
A
go
at the
against
end,
someone
not a
else's
ER.
answer, and
Coral.
say like most. It's simple. You get points based on the percentage of people. who
Which, by the way,
and a bonus if you get.
if
more
you
votes
haven't
than
seen
your
it, go to
opponent.
Idiot's
So,
Array and watch one of the Idiots bits where we talk to
A cosplayer.
Rick, basically.
Okay. Yep. Oh God. There it is. Got it. Got it. I'm in. I'm in. You still join the audience and sway the vote? Yes. Thank you, Toiger.
Okay,
You rock.
I should be done.
You should be.
Come on, yous guys.
These guys. Lee Lamis is in. Waiting on a couple more. Oh, so close to the first one. First done. Oh man, who was first? Gabubbly. Do 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 do. I'm gonna be awful at this. I think you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
I hope my jokes are better this time.
Yeah.
My answers. I feel pretty confident about them though. So far.
Let's start this show. The first prompt is a punchline for a joke that would make children cry.
Oh God. Your mom.
Okay.
Your parents. Oh God. I know what I'm voting for. Yep. Yep. Punchline for a joke that would make children cry. Is this one of yours?
Yeah.
I already voted. But yeah.
I'm pretty sure you voted for mine.
It wouldn't type? Oh no. You pretty sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So you didn't get any answers in? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Well,
hate it when
there's
that
3
happens.
rounds to this, so. Oh, well, unanimous.
Yep. Nailed it.
Quiplash to start off the night.
Nailed it. Like
Nailed
your
it.
mom.
Jesus.
Bringing it back around.
You can only do in a Walmart
And the
if
children
no
cry.
one's looking.
Choco Meg, what are you doing? What's up? How you been?
Vote on your devices.
Feel free to join our game if you'd like. Are you just waking up? Oh no, it's Saturday. You were not just waking up. It is. Oh, you guys. No, you're not just waking up. It's midnight over there. 12:30. Wrecked. Yeah, sorry, Bubbly. Sorry. I hope you guys voted for mine. I like those though. Oh no! I got owned.
Man. Because you can do that at Walmart when people are looking. I mean, it's got a closed door.
No, piss into it while there's somebody else in it.
Oh.
Damn it!
That wasn't clear.
Damn it!
Go Rats.
Just got finished with some BO2. What is this? This is Quiplash. If you go to jackbox.tv and enter in that room code, you can join us. You can join us. Sorry, PC had to reboot. Oh no! Oh no! Well, we'll get you in. We'll get you into the next one, man.
2 people from history that should
Ooh,
definitely have
definitely.
sex.
Whoa! What's this one? Hold on.
It's voting time.
2 people from history that should definitely have sex: Joseph Stalin and Marie Curie, Anne Frank and Hitler. Oh God! No!
You know the right answer.
I know the right answer. Is it free? Yeah, it's just a browser game. You can totally just join in by going to in any browser. You can totally do that. This game is fucking amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, which one was the right answer now? Now I'm confused.
The one that won.
I don't think that was the right answer.
That's the right
I
answer.
don't think that's the right answer.
It's the worst.
I don't think it would have been sex.
Between your nostrils.
The worst.
Time to vote.
Although I think Hitler would have been pretty upset, so that might have been okay. Make him a name for the space between your nostrils. Nose taint. and then the real name.
I was going to say, I think one of those is the actual name.
Yeah, Motor, we'll get you in. We'll get you in. Okay, I'll join. Give me a few minutes while I get at my laptop. No worries. Actually, you can join at any time. You guys can join at any time. And you don't have to. Don't feel pressured. You don't have to. You do not have to. Nose taint. Yep, nose taint.
Pretty much killed it with nose taint.
You killed it with nose taint. Quote of the night.
Yep.
Quote of the night. I killed it with nose
Survival
taint.
tip, start a fire by rubbing blank.
Oh.
This answer better be balls.
Oh. Your tongue on a firefly.
I'm sure Motor Breath's answer would have been balls really, if he was able to type it. I'm just gonna give you that one.
The perfect meal would be a blank stuffed in a blank stuffed in a blank.
Oh, I got crushed. Oh no. I think I'm actually gonna hop on the Black Ops.
I agree though. The pizza.
Yeah, no
pizza and a
worries. No
pizza.
worries, Korea. Pizza. Yeah, no worries, Korea. Get you.